Well, we go back to Hollywood, and once again, your opinions don't matter. Fuck! In a recent podcast, Regis star Alan Richardson talks about a number of things. From rumors about Batman,
what?
to his newest movie, Motor City.
We don't give a fuck.
And his frustration with politics, and calls Trump a fucking rapist.
What?
I'm Jazz Borgonzo on this. Alan.
Don't say it, don't say it. Do it!
Don't you have a weekly Bible session that you post on Insta? You know, being the Christian that you are.
Ooh.
Hypocrite much?
Yeah.
And it's what's next. What's up, everyone? Jazz Borgonzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are feeling good today. Of course, another day, another end of a long week. And good jump into Hollywood a little bit. Of course, Hollywood politics, because politics touches everything and ruins everything. Anyway, this is Alan Richardson. For those who don't know, he is the star of Reacher, the #1 most watched show on Amazon Prime. And he talks about a number of things, you know, from rumors about Batman to his newest movie, Motor City. And also, he delves into politics, and he gets a little bit antsy. You know, things go a little bit south, especially once Trump and Epstein come into the view. And yeah, not good. But and also, there's a little bit of hypocrisy. We'll talk about that in my thoughts. But this is like midway through his political talk before it turns into a rant.
And so anyway, in working with this coach, I've learned that that's a thing that I really want to manage. And that informs my politics, right? That is.
Now we'll see a little bit further where we go down the road that, yeah, that little sessions that he has is, to manage. Yeah, not so much.
That is where it is for me. So like people who like think they're doing God's work while they're creating monsters, telling themselves this story that there are monsters among us that should be kept apart and separate.
I think so. Absolutely true.
And there ain't no
disagree
true
totally.
religion in the world that would support that idea.
I disagree totally with this.
You got to be introspective.
There are
and check
monsters
yourself
that you
and make
need to
sure
keep
who's
away.
talking to
You
what
need to
you're
keep
listening
separate
If you
away
start
from
to hate
everybody
others,
else.
or separate yourself or create division, like red flags. And I don't see it that way.
Disagree.
And so, like, if I got into politics, I would have to be ready to hang it up for a minute in the business that I'm in. I'm not there yet, but I would go full. I would make a full-throated effort to make the world a more fair place, and clean up the law so that it's harder for people who are corrupt and wanting to abuse the system, take advantage of it, to do so. Everybody's scared around me for what I'm going to say. Everybody's saying, my publicist right now is like, she's like biting her nails.
Not really, Alan, because if you are a liberal, if you are a Democrat in Hollywood, you got free reign. You got absolutely free reign to just rain down on anybody and everybody. But if you are a conservative in Hollywood, you tend to keep your mouth shut. You tend to stay behind the shadows unless you're those who are established, like, God bless him, Bruce Willis, Clint Eastwood, Kelsey Grammer, Gary Sinise, the veterans, the old heads, but not the youngsters. The youngsters are keeping their mouths shut. You are the exception, but then again, we'll see a little bit where your leanings are.
Her nails she bites her nails down to the cuticles. They're just tiny little cuticles left. And so, what is this idiot gonna do? I just have to. She actually showed me her beautiful nails right now. It's like people I think are a little bit afraid of me because they're like, he's a loose cannon, and I'm not. I'm just saying the shit that everybody should say if they give a shit about humanity.
I agree.
And why am I the exception to the rule? Bitch, everybody else speak up. You are all feeling the same thing, you idiots. Like
careers,
get loud and stop like kowtowing to the wrong
will be jeopardized
people.
if
Stop
they
bowing
say
down
the
to people that
wrong
like
thing.
have power. You got power too, man. And power in numbers, dude. You know what happened if like everybody felt like me? Everybody felt. I gotta be careful. I left Dax Shepard. I just did Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, and I went on a goddamn rant that I left I was like, that's just not, man. It's just not me. I shouldn't say those things because people are gonna start to get like, he's scary.
No.
But I just like, dude. If he goes, let go of that stuff, and I'm like, let go. I was like, everybody else should have it. Everybody else should feel like I feel.
The world is on fire.
The world, yeah, like all mad about the way things are and the abuses that are happening. The Epstein files.
I was gonna say, wait for it.
Where are way. It's a fucking law, bitch. Show it. You fucking pedophiles. I shouldn't say fuck because I'm a Christian, and people are gonna go like, how can you say fuck and he's a Christian? Because that is something that should make you want to say fuck. You know, sorry, God, I'm sweating now. This is my fucking politics, dude. I would fucking railroad these fuckers. I would get those Epstein files out in 2 seconds. Yeah, dude. 2 seconds. Fucking move out of the way. Like, get out of there. I don't care what room they're in. Bitch, move. Like, give me the fucking manila envelope. I will get you the Epstein files. Sorry.
You got my vote. Whatever you want to run for, you got it.
Don't you want to see what's in there so that we can hold people accountable? These
I
fucking
do.
rapists?
I
We're just
agree.
cool with it? That bitch has the keys to the nuclear... He's like all up into 13-year-olds. Like, dude, what? Go to jail. Go to jail. All right, what are we talking about?
You were a big Jim Carrey fan growing up.
I love...
Let's see. Things I agree with Alan Ritson. I love his passion. The guy's passionate. You can tell he's passionate. You can tell he's passionate about things, but unfortunately there are things in the world that he cannot change. It is what it is. Him running for politics isn't going to really do squat unless he plays the middle of the field, he plays independent, and he kind of leans a little right. So that is where he's going to get traction. But if he stands for what he's doing, which is the typical leftist mantra that he's posting, oh, I like to see everything, I feel passionate about these things, because, you kumbaya and holding hands. No, dude, no, that's not how the world works. That's not how the world works. And I agree also is that he's frustrated with everything that's going on. He sees the world on fire and there's really nothing he can do about it. Now, it's great that he can talk about it, but at the same time, talk about the things that actually matter. Now, if you're passionate about, stopping the whole pedoistas, well, yeah, it's great to go after Epstein files, and I agree totally. The Epstein files should be shown to everyone, and we've seen that tens of thousands of pages have been released. Now let's go to flight logs. Remember when everybody got all upset, everybody got all huff and a puff, when they found a number of Hollywood stars that were on that Epstein flight logs, like including one Jimmy Kimmel, and of course people were saying, well, look at Jimmy Kimmel. He was on the flight logs. That means he went to Pedo Island. And of course, Jimmy, had a conniptia. He had a meltdown on his show. Just because you're on the flight logs doesn't mean that you actually landed on Pedo Island, did anything, or possibly observed anything that should be of note. Now, if you did, you should speak up about it. Absolutely. We know what went on on Pedo Island. We absolutely know what went on Epstein Island because Clinton, how many times did he visit there? But of course, let's not concentrate on those things. Let's concentrate on Trump was mentioned in Epstein files. Who knows how many hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of times. Again, doesn't mean that he landed on the island, doesn't mean he saw anything, doesn't mean he did anything. But yeah, let's just hit him with a blanket accusation. Thank you, Alan. 13-year-old's rapist. See, again. But let's not call out what's going on in the UK. Let's not call out what's going on here when it comes to human trafficking. Let's not call out, the nonsense of the waste and abuse and fraud of billions of dollars in blue states. Let's not call those things out. Let's just say, oh, well, he's got the codes, nuclear codes, rapists, 13-year-olds, Epstein, move out of the way. I'll expose those files. That's great. But at the same time, don't be a hypocrite. And then you talk about, I shouldn't say F because I'm a Christian. Really? You go on Insta, you put on a, you post a Bible session, but yet you go ballistic like we just saw, but yet you call yourself a Christian. Okay, sure, you want to live in that fantasy, you're more than welcome to. But the hypocrisy, the absolute fucking hypocrisy of this man, dude, stick to acting, stay in your lane, and then when you're ready to jump in, jump all the way in with both feet. Don't test the waters and go, well, yada yada yada, this and that. Bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. But I said, he's great in Reacher. Stay in your lane. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys watching as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.